Mo Hashim here with Flat Fee Landlord Property Management, and right now I want to go over a subject that a lot of landlords are looking at if they are looking for a property manager, and that is property management fees. So as a landlord, there's a lot of different things that you want to look at. One of the things that really come into mind is going to be the bottom line. What are you paying for? And what are you going to get for what you're paying for? So real quick in this video, I'm going to go over different options and different styles, different business models that different property management companies have in terms of what they charge for their service. And ultimately, it's going to be up to you as the property owner and the landlord to see which style or what business model best fits your needs, what services you get for those fees, as well as whether it fits your budget. And if it does, then obviously that's going to be something you want to look into and make a decision based off of those factors. So real quick with us, our name is Flat Fee Landlord. Pretty simple. We are a flat fee company. So we just charge a flat fee no matter what your rental property rents out for. Now there are other options out there as well. There are traditional property management companies that may charge a percentage of what your monthly rent is. In those cases, those fees can charge anywhere from 7% up to 12% of the monthly rent as their monthly management fee. Now, in addition to the management fee, there are some other costs or expenses, or really, in my opinion, investments that you need to look out as well. Most property management companies are also going to charge a different fee for tenant placement. Technically, that is a different service than the day-to-day monthly management of the property. The tenant placement service should include everything from running a market analysis to tell you what your home rental should be worth. It should also give you an idea of any upgrades or improvements you need to make to the property to make it rental ready in order to find a tenant, as well as to make it rental safe, which is another topic. A tenant placement should also include taking good pictures of the entire property, not just a picture of the front or no pictures at all. And those pictures are what's going to be used for the marketing materials and the marketing of your property, which should go out to everywhere on the internet, so that anybody that's interested in looking for a property similar to what you are advertising in the area that you're advertising for, it should be available to them. On top of that, your property may also be listed on your local MLS, which is going to allow not only for the agent or the property manager that has listed your home for rent to show it, but also other agents that work for other real estate companies or other property management companies to show that property to people they may be working with, other tenants that are interested in showing it. Now the fee for that can range from anything. It can be anywhere from a flat fee of $50, anywhere up to 2 months rent, depending on how long that lease is going to be. In this case, again, this, in my opinion, I hold it near and dear to my heart. When you are looking at the entire rental process, I have always said, and you can look at any of my videos, the tenant placement part is going to be the most important part of the entire process. So if you are going to put some money into anything, whether it's the daily management, the lease itself, finding a tenant, in my opinion, finding the tenant is going to be something that you really want to invest in and hire somebody that has a really good track record and experience in placing really good tenants. In our case, we have a couple of different options. With us though, we also have a less than 1% eviction rate whenever we do place a tenant. So there's over a 99% chance that if you hire us to find a tenant for you, you're going to get a tenant that pays their rent on time. You're not gonna have any issues when they move out, holding security deposits, damaging your rental property, or breaking any terms of the lease, neighbors saying that your tenant's noisy, causing issues in the yard, breaking HOA violations, and so forth. So those are things you really need to consider. Like I said, you're going to have a wide range of what different people, not even companies, just anybody out there that says, hey, I can go find a tenant for you. You really need to check their track record, see what their eviction rate is, see how many tenants that they have placed in this area, and also based off of what their market analysis is, they may tell you that your home is worth X amount when really it should be worth up here, and you should be asking this much for it, as opposed to a price that's below market value just because they want to get it rented out quickly. Those are different things you want to look out for. Now, different companies also charge other things as well, so these are things you really want to look at when you're looking at their management agreement. There are sometimes markups, maintenance that's being done on the property. Some companies do it, some companies don't. Our company does not, but a lot of other companies do, and that's a big bulk of how they make money. Another thing you want to look at is lease renewals. What do you charge? How much you charge? In some cases, it can be a charge of up to another month's rent, which is not the case with our company. There's all kinds of different fees that people throw in there. The biggest thing I would recommend is just really read over the management agreement to see what kind of fees you'd be responsible for as a landlord. Again, people may throw in eviction coverage as part of what you're doing. They may charge extra for evictions. There's all kinds of things. Everything that somebody else that you would want somebody else to do for you may and should probably be charged for their service. So again, keep all those things in consideration when you're choosing somebody to manage your property as a landlord. This is a business, as is what you're trying to do is run a business. So really see what works for you, what works for your budget, and also see what kind of services you get for the fees that the company or the person is charging. If you have any questions at all regarding property management, our fees, other people's fees, please give us a call at any one of our offices.